All right, let's talk about something that I think is going to hit home for a lot of you. Do you ever feel like you're just stuck on autopilot? You have these great intentions. You want to eat healthier, you want to be more patient with your family, you want to finally start that big project, but somehow you just keep sliding back into the same old patterns? Well, what if I told you there's a way to take back the controls? Not by trying harder, but by rewriting the very source code that's running your life. Just let that sink in for a moment. By the time you hit your mid-30s, almost all of who you are, your personality, your habits, your gut reactions, the whole shebang is basically a set of pre-recorded programs running automatically. This isn't just some self-help idea, it's based on how our brains are wired. And when you actually see it laid out like this, wow, that tiny little 5% sliver, that's your conscious mind. That's your willpower, the part of you that decides, okay, new year, new me. But that massive 95% chunk, that's the autopilot. That's the subconscious program. Suddenly, it makes a whole lot of sense why just using willpower feels like trying to steer a giant ship with a tiny little rudder, doesn't it? So this is what we're really up against. We can call it the 95% problem. It's that constant internal tug of war between what you consciously want and what your subconscious programming automatically does. And here's the tough truth. It's a battle you're probably not going to win with brute force alone. Let's break down these two forces, right? On one side, you've got your conscious will. It's logical, it's creative, but man, it takes a lot of energy. It's the part of you that has to actively decide, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. But on the other side, you've got the subconscious program. It runs on pure habit. It's the autopilot that's been perfected over years and years. It's the part that, after a long day, just drives you right past the gym and onto the couch without you even thinking about it. So which one do you think wins most of the time? Yeah, the one that requires zero effort. So, if we want to make a real, lasting change, we have to go deeper. We need to stop fighting the symptoms and start looking at what's actually running the show. And the best way to think about this is to imagine your subconscious as a computer's source code. Your subconscious source code is basically the master program for you. Every single experience you've had, every belief you formed as a kid, every emotion you felt over and over again, they all wrote lines of this code. It's what makes you automatically react a certain way in traffic or feel a certain way about public speaking, all before your conscious mind even has a chance to chime in. Which leads us to the big, kind of scary question, right? If you're only consciously in the driver's seat 5% of the time, how on earth can you ever hope to change your destination? It feels impossible. It feels like you're rigged to fail. But this is where everything changes. Here's the paradigm shift. The answer isn't to fight harder against that 95%. The answer is to stop fighting and become the programmer. You don't battle the old code, you just rewrite it. See, this is the whole key. Instead of wasting all that precious 5% of your energy struggling against an old, unwanted habit, you redirect that focus. You use it to install a new, better program. The goal is to make the person you want to be the new automatic default. So let's see how a true high performer does exactly that. We're going to look at a technique used by the elite athlete Virat Kohli, who completely turned his mindset and really his entire career around. We can call it the Kohli switch. And here it is. This is the secret sauce. The subconscious mind, that 95%, doesn't really speak the language of logic or words. It speaks the language of feeling. You can't just tell yourself 1,000 times, I am confident. It won't stick. You have to actually generate the physical, tangible feeling of confidence in your body until your body and mind believe it's the new normal. Okay, so how do you actually do this? It breaks down into 3 pretty simple steps. Step 1, define. You've got to get crystal clear on the new you. What's the new reality you want to create? Be specific. Step 2, and this is the most important part, generate. You have to generate the physical feeling of that new reality in the present moment. Don't just think about it, feel it. If you want to be calm, what does calm actually feel like in your chest, in your shoulders, in your breathing? You have to embody it. And then, step 3, rehearse. You practice that feeling over and over and over again until it's not practice anymore. It just becomes who you are. It's your new source code. And this is exactly what Kohli did. He didn't just hope to become a world-class, focused athlete. He mentally and emotionally rehearsed the feeling of being that person, day in and day out, until his subconscious had no other option but to run that program on the field. He literally flipped an internal switch from the old version of himself to the new one. So this all brings it right back to you. The principles are exactly the same whether you're trying to win a world championship or just trying to stop procrastinating. You have the power to become the lead programmer of your own mind. Look, the source code for your past, it's already been written. That program is running right now. But the future? That's a blank script file waiting for input. So the only question left is, what feeling, what new state of being are you going to choose to rehearse today to start writing the code for the person you truly want to become tomorrow?